My name's Kyle Swieger, and this is my wife, Cassidy. We lived in Chicago for around 12 years and attended a church there as what I would call a permanent visitor for around 8 to 10 years. We attended church, however, we didn't really become members or engage with the church body. And after 12 years in Chicago, 2 kids, Noah and Luke, later, God had other plans for our life.
We happened to be celebrating our oldest son's 4th birthday at our house with our families. And my father-in-law went out to his car to get his toolbox when he was carjacked at gunpoint by 2 men. Thankfully, no one was physically hurt, but we put our house up for sale a few days later. We immediately started looking at homes to move into, and we found a place to rent, and we were Crown Point residents 6 weeks later.
Once we got settled, we started looking for churches in the area. In leaving Chicago so quickly, we didn't tell a lot of people, including our former pastor. It just so happened at the time that Cassidy kind of discovered Bethel online, my pastor had reached out and recommended Bethel at the same time, and so we decided to visit Bethel the following Sunday.
From the first time we walked in the doors here, we were met with friendly, smiling faces. We felt connected to the worship, the message, and the people right away. Plus, Kyle really enjoyed the candy that was in the newcomer's bag.
The more often we attended Bethel, the more involved we wanted to start getting. We really wanted to jump in head first, really for the first time in our lives, to be a part of the Christian community here.
The more that we attend small group, the more we want to get connected to the rest of the church as well.
Small group has also taught us the value of prayer. Praying over our small group and vice versa has just really been life impactful.
On Christmas Eve of this last year, I started having stroke-like symptoms. After we put the kids to bed, my symptoms had worsened, and we decided that I needed to go to the emergency room. Luckily, I wasn't having a stroke, but I did find out that I had what's called a brain AVM, and I was then referred to Cleveland Clinic to meet with specialists and get further treatment.
Sharing this information with our small group was still challenging, but having their support with prayers, text messages, and following up after church services was really helpful.
In the weeks and months leading up to my treatment, my anxiety was at an all-time high. And the members of our group, no matter how busy their own lives were taking time out of their days to text and call and pray over me. To have people that we've only known for 2 years take time out of their day has really been life-changing. And thankfully, my treatment went as well as planned, and now we just continue to pray that God and modern medicine is doing work and shrinking my AVM.
And it's been so nice to not only see our small group members and their families at church, but also outside the church as well. And being new to town, it's been such a great connection for us to truly feel part of a community. We were sitting at church about 2 years ago when we got the nudge to join small group, and we're just so thankful that we did.